Coming out in a first-generation Australian Chinese conservative Christian household was the hardest thing I have ever done. It did not go well. Do you know what it's like for your own parents to be ashamed of you for years? To be so afraid of what others think that they forbid you from being yourself with even your closest cousins. And for years I endured very traumatic phone calls and weekend home visits. And if you're wondering why neither side just walked away, then you probably don't appreciate the sacredness of family for Asians. So you can imagine what a relief it was to come to work and to find a place where I didn't have to hide.
I didn't come out when I was 17. I started coming out. You get through that panic and anxiety with your parents and your siblings and your friends. And those are the hardest, but really they're just the beginning. Because that's how interactions work between people. We share something about ourselves in order to invite friendship and get to know each other. But just as sexuality or gender identity are invisible, so is what people think about us. And we have no idea how people are going to react. So we spend our whole lives tossing up whether to out ourselves to this girl or that guy, this opera house full of people. And although it gets easier every time, there's always that little bit of fear in the back of your head. Sydney had a Wear It Purple afternoon tea. It was great. People took time to come out of their day to affirm that I and people like me are actually fine and welcome, maybe even normal. I have never felt normal. Because every day, in every country, in our country, in every state and all of our parliaments, there are strident people telling us that we're not normal. And we don't deserve to be treated the same as everyone else. But on Wear It Purple Day, when you wore something purple, you became visible supporters. In fact, you spent the entire day high-fiving LGBTI strangers who you didn't see. So on their behalf and mine, thank you.
Coming out to this huge family was a lot easier than coming out to my parents, I can tell you that.
Well, I didn't really think about the 6,000 people, but when I got up on stage and they were all there, it was a bit different.
It was very emotional.
And if there are people in the audience watching who haven't felt that they could be themselves at work, then they know that we're up here and we're being ourselves in front of all these people, then this is a good place to work and they can do it.